It is human psychology to be defensive in every situation. Whenever we commit a mistake, we always look for something or someone to blame because we don't want ourselves to get criticized by others. We always try to justify ourselves by blaming someone else for our behaviors. But when we blame others for our behaviors, the real cause of our problems remain hidden. Therefore, we commit the same mistake again and again, ultimately leading towards our failures because we don't look for the real problem and cannot make the real solution. For example, if a man passes by a deep trench filled with treasure and he tries to get the treasure, but after trying again and again he fails and he ends up saying that the trench is very deep. But if the second person passes by the same trench filled with treasure and tries to get the treasure but finds that his hand is short, so a stick should be used to get the treasure and he gets the treasure with the help of the stick. The only difference between the two persons was their thinking. The first person blamed the trench to be so deep that he was unable to get the treasure, but the second person accepted that his hand is short, so something else should be used, and he used the stick to get the treasure, and ultimately he succeeded. Similarly, if we fail a test, we should not blame the test to be so difficult, but we should accept our deficiencies so that we can work on them and improve ourselves. When we blame others, we feel helpless and powerless against our failure, and we start depending on the situation for our success. That if the situation will be alright, I'll be succeeded, or vice versa. Blaming others for your faults will prevent you to work on your weaknesses. When you feel that the problem is someone else's fault, you keep on correcting the other person or the situation and not yourself. To correct your mistake and achieve success in your goals, you should be honest to yourself. You should accept your fault when you are at fault. Try to improve your faulty areas and be yourself the driving force of your life and not the others, and don't depend on the situation.